All right, I would suggest everybody in chat read what Streamlabs has thrown up there. You got, 5 minutes to enter it in, man. You guys better enter it up. Yeah, quick. Billy's got it up. Y'all better hurry. Come on, guys. Throw it up there, man. Y'all are sleeping. Come on. Come on, my gosh. Hayes new DLC. I don't care. I'm not coming to watch. Because it ain't in good old America. Oh, well, it's all right, Ace. It's all right. What's up, Master? What's up, Harsh? Yes, dude. It's good, man. It's good. It's good. All right, well, if you don't have it, man, throw it in there. With an ATS and an FTG fan. Well, you could be an ETS fan tonight, man. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Wait. What in the world? What in the world? All right, well, it looks like Streamlabs is going to completely cuck us tonight. That sucks. All right, because y'all aren't getting y'all's readbacks either. Oh, let's start it over again. Let me get this music. Let's go ahead and roll this out. Streamlabs, I tell you what, I am literally done with it. 10 seconds. I'll be back. Okay, let's load this stuff up here. We're going to have to figure this out. If not, you guys are going to be guessing. You're going to be guessing numbers on my phone. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can get away. Make sure that you have entered. Yes. Response. Yes. Problem is the bot is not working like it never has ever worked. So let me start it again. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yes, dude. I love the TGX, man. It's so good. This thing should be in here. All right, so go ahead and throw the exclamation giveaway. If it does not start coming in and start, adding you guys in, and we got a problem, just like we always have a problem with Streamlabs. So here eventually I should see y'all's names start popping up in here, and yeah, it is not. So great. This sucks. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. I don't think Stream Elements allows me a way to give away. I'll double-check it first, but yeah, that's pretty typical. Well, that sucks. That gets our night started off really harshly. I was really hoping we could do this a different way. Yeah, Tarmax, none of that stuff is probably going to work, man. Yeah, I do hate it, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have giveaways out of here. I might have to roll. I have to roll back to a Nightbot, which I really don't want to do. You know, I really don't want to go back to Nightbot. Not for this. And but it's pretty typical that Streamlabs. Yeah, none of y'all's names are in here. All right, so we're going to do this really quick. I'm going to pick a number out, and I'm going to write it here in my calculator. How many guys we got watching right now? It's going to be early on. Someone give me a number. It looks like 71. Yeah, I know, bot. Nothing's working. It never does. That's why I'm so sick of it, man. All right, number. Oh, we got 80 in here. All right. So number. The guy that guesses this number correctly wins the DLC. If you don't have it, enter a number in there. Seriously. This is what we're back to. So enter a number 1 through 80. When I see it pop through the chat, you win yourself a DLC if it's what you want. You can't be over closest one, or you got to hit the number. One guess. Mods, help me out on this. And you can't go over the closest one. We'll give it about a minute here, all right? So unless someone guesses it, make sure you only put one number in there, and you can't go over. All right, so about 35 seconds. I see one that's really, 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 really close. In a correct number here. Nice try. Nice try. I'm scrolling back up, make sure we got. All right, so I've got my winner so far. We got one guy that's 2 off. Wait a minute. Is he 2 off? Yes, he is 2 off. Yeah, it's 2 off. So let's go back 15 seconds. So if you're coming in 1 through 80, put it in there one time, one number. Fly it up there. Nobody's guessed it yet. What's up, Alan the Pretty Gator? Hello. Oh, man. Ooh, we got 2 guess the same number. 2 guess the same number. All right. Well, you entered more, Flyboy, so we can't take yours because you entered more. And time. All right. So Baden Dermott and Baden Dermott and Jeff Shoop. You guys are 50, so my number was a 52. So that means you guys are both going to win a copy. How about that? Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. So, all right. So, I know, also close. So, if both of you guys are in Discord, that'd be the easiest way to do this. So, if you would, yeah, no problem, Jeff. Congrats there. And also to Baden, if you don't have it, you do or will shortly. Hop in the Discord, and let's see if our Stream Elements here is running. So that should pop up a Discord for you there. You can't go over, Thomas. Yeah, you had to stay under 52. It's kind of like Price is Right. Can't go over the price. Streamlabs, yes, Jabber. It is. It don't work. I'm like, it throws out the stuff in chat, and I'm actually going to see if Stream Elements is going to work. It is being long in here. This is ridiculous. All right, Jeff, you're on it. All right, so shoot me a message, just so that I know. Just put, hey, won Iberia tonight. We'll get together on Steam. I'll get your codes and stuff, but I'll explain all that on there. So, doggone it, man. This stuff's not going to work on Stream Elements either. Oh, I spelled it wrong. No, I didn't. Well. All right, Baden, I'm on the phone, and it won't get into Discord. All right, so, but you know how to get into it, Baden, correct? If you know, I just want to make sure that you know how to get into it. Bristol NASCAR's AM's okay. Yeah, it's all right. There it is. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate it, man. I'm like, I don't know why YouTube has so much trouble connecting to all this stuff. It just, Twitch, all these guys, man, all these alerts and all this cool stuff going on, and YouTube's just like, hang on, we're just trying to process shorts right now. So anyway, enough on that. All right. Leave my bad mood and leave it at the door. Whatever. Still didn't do it. I wonder if it didn't do it because, whatever. Make sure this is still a thing here. All right. I am going to copy that, and I'm gonna reset this up. So let me do this real quick. And this way, you mods can use this one. And there we go. All right. So let's try this again. Maybe it'll let us do it again, man. What's up, Trevor? Good to see you guys. Shorts are stupid. Yeah, I'm more of a pants guy myself. Let's see if it pops through this time. I don't know. Hopefully it will. Okay, there it goes. All right, sweet. All right, so here we go. Tonight's gonna be a little different, man. I tell you what, I'm just gonna go and go live in a room here. So I got a couple of guys with me. They all have their Iberia up and ready. They're already kind of loaded up. Some are already driving. Some are getting into place. Well, there's nothing to show on the new truck. It's a new interior. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same Renault. It's the same Renault T. It's not really a new truck. It's just a kind of a redesigned interior. It was kind of a I don't know, what would you call that, guys? Not really a lead on. kind of.
they pulled the rope-a-dope on us.
Yeah. They pulled the alley-oop with no basketball.
Yeah. Polishing a little poo.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. So we've got a couple of guys on here. We got Bear, Sinister, Kales, Wander, and Timbo. These are all guys for our convoy leaders, guys that have led, guys that are really active, moderators. A lot of these guys for the channel. And I just hit up a few of them and said, hey, let's just kind of just drive around tonight. And then we're going to talk. We're going to talk SCS. We're going to talk kind of live reactions on Iberia. We'll probably at some point get into some funny combos, hopefully. We'll also get into, hopefully talking about Iberia map, but also maybe just development going further, hopefully some ATS stuff, just talking future developments with all kinds of just random stuff that we talk about on a daily basis. But I thought it might be a little bit different, especially for those guys that are just like channel guys that enjoy hearing banner back and forth. Then we'll be driving. You guys will be able to see some of this stuff. You'll be able to see whether or not you want to go pick it up. If it is, all this stuff is in the description. Also, the truck that I'm driving is actually the Man TGX from Madster, which used to do free stuff, has moved his stuff over to payware. But you'll see when we get in this thing, it's amazing. I love this truck. This guy, man, still one of my favorites on the Europe side. But I've got the links for that mod in there. It is updated to 1.40, ready to rock and roll. I've got Iberia wishing Steam if you want to put it on your Steam list and buy it. And, the rest is history. So, anyway, I figure we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Yeah, Timbo's going to tell us how pretty it is. See, you've already your reputation precedes you, Timbo.
I'll let you know in just a second. All right.
Oh man, so I was gonna let these guys talk. We're kind of scattered, so I wanted to kind of put these guys on the map a little bit within reason. So I know Toulouse is where Kales is coming out of. He's coming south towards Barcelona, right?
Yeah, I'm headed down through Barcelona and then down to Valencia.
All right, so he's coming down this way, down through here. I'm in Murcia, and I'm going to be headed through. I think I'm coming through this south side here. I might be going over to Ferro. I need to look exactly where my load is going to pop up here because I've got I got to go pick it up still. Bear, Sinister, where are you guys at?
I'm in Marcia going to Valencia hauling maple syrup.
All right.
And I'm heading out of Murcia going up to Albacete.
Nope, no cussing on screen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
However,
Sure.
how you
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Albacete.
Yeah,
I don't know. So Felix wants to go to Lisbon, so we can head that way because we have not done the south route. So what I wanted today, we've done kind of what Kales is doing through Barcelona, Valencia. We've also done Porto down to Salamanca, I believe, and I want to say we did one more small one up here, but we have not done this whole south route up to Lisbon. So we might can do that, Felix. So yeah, man. We can.
Better be careful. You better be careful how you say Lisbon, boss. You get demonetized, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be a good hour and a half, man.
Yeah, and I'm just running west across the country.
Running west. Oh shoot, I forgot about you, Warner. My bad, man. So you're running west, like from
Valencia to Seville.
What was the second one?
Seville, you know.
Oh,
Seville.
okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, so we're pretty much got everything covered up here. So yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up here in Murcia, and then we'll head south. And these guys, I've told them like, hey, just tell me, we'll talk about some stuff as we drive along. These guys haven't seen, they watched the streams, but they haven't experienced a lot of this stuff, all at one time. So it's kind of interesting to hear everybody's takes on some of this. It'll be kind of cool because it'll be us kind of jumping through some of this rather than me just sitting there talking about the same map we saw a couple of streams ago. So
The thing that's crazy, just watching, just like the immediate thing I noticed right away is just a level of detail, like cell phone towers and stuff like that. That's just random little stuff, but just makes all the difference. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. I think
it's crazy.
I think part of it for me, and this has been somewhat twofold. ATS has been this way. It's been interesting to see. I think the reflections on the buildings as you drive through, especially in cities, you know, where you've got the closer stores, storefronts and stuff, I think has a much more welcoming, much more welcoming look when you drive through. It's not just pictures on a window. Some of them still are, but you know, the newer stuff anyway, it's got a lot more detail to it.
I immediately noticed there is a lot of tolls.
Good
They all
thing
look
is
like
you can
they're
drive through
easy
them all.
pass.
Yep, you can
Yeah,
drive through
they
them all.
have the little easy
Just-
pass
just-
come along.
Just don't go to the left, Timbo. Yeah, don't go to the left. You'll rip the top of your truck off because it's got one.
Don't worry, I'll go through the one that's too
Drop
small for the
barriers.
truck.
I think somebody did that once on stream. I don't know.
We've
Anyway.
had a few things.
Yeah. That was before or after the bus?
No problem, Baden. Yeah, just let me know, man. Just let me know. I put that in there just to keep trolls out of it. They usually don't have that much patience. We will, Goof. We will have us a nice ride, man. Papa Rocks, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. We are actually going through there, Allie. We're going to pick up, but I know that's where the load's going south there, so.
The mountains when you come down through France and into Spain there, Barcelona, man, the backdrop's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the scenery.
I guess I was a little bit. I didn't realize Spain and Portugal had so much. You know, there's a lot of change in terrain. You've got your coastal flat areas. You got almost like your deserty looking areas, and then you've got straight up mountains on the
Yeah.
north.
Yep, that's where I'm gonna enjoy driving.
Yep.
Up north.
Enjoy that scenery.
I need to see some trees.
I want to see some windmills.
You asked me where I was going. I was almost like coast to coast, back and forth all night, boss.
Gonna say, hey guys, where are we meeting on MP tonight, huh?
We gotta appreciate MP for giving us early access to the beta.
Yeah, these guys are driving along. You just can't see them on my screen. TMP's added traffic in and everything.
Yeah.
They said they wanted us to test it for the next 6 months before they released it to the general public.
Now they know we're lying.
You get used to driving roundabouts.
Oh yeah.
They're even worse than they are in like France and the upper end of UK on pro mods.
Wonder said that earlier. He's like, how long do you think I could drive around this thing missing my exit?
Tashiki, yes. Yes, we are, man. Yeah, I've got
Bad in the truck only want to go left.
That's right. Bet you at
Up
some
and short
point try to
rounds,
hop in the
right?
right lane. All right. Colico, which is a new, outside industry, but it's a new business
Yeah.
here on the Iberian Peninsula.
Nice.
Goose, seriously, I think Goose said he's thought it was a convoy.
Yeah, that does surprise me.
Yeah, this one's custom, Binkers. Yeah, I have my eyes set on this one, and he's got it updated. I was like, oh, heck, man. Just in straight F2G fashion. Hey, is that a free truck you're driving? Nope, sorry.
Oh Lord.
We've become such a mod snob. All right, so there's where we're going. So we're so is that Algeciras or yeah, Cyrus, whatever. That's where we're headed. Got your wish there, Allie.
Man, I forgot how nice it is just to throw a truck in automatic and just sit back and cruise.
Oh, good to shake it. Yeah, you said the other voices are refreshing. Good. Glad.
Yeah.
If people get tired of me talking. Same old, just like a little motor mouth. I told these guys I need to get a little practice in for our convoys. It's been a while since we did it. We did a while of practice.
It's gonna be awesome when it comes back, though.
It always is,
got
man.
new trucks and new chassis, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's what I told everybody else. Like, hey, you get a little break from it, man. It's that way when you come back to it, man, you enjoy it again. And I enjoyed it a little bit. I mean, shoot. I mean, you know, even just doing those a couple days a week, man, that's just the stress of having 100 trucks on ATS, man. It's after a while, man, you just get tired of helping people out and telling them how many times, you know, they can meet at this place and this is where we're going.
You need to come out the AP7 from Mars. The highway.
All right, AP7.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, that's
the
where
mountains and the water and the.
Well, that's where I'm headed. Heading down to the A7.
We found a detail today that's kind of outrageous.
Yeah.
Roll to a gas station and look inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Well, I think the
It's
new
3D.
lighting system, like, I think it needs that, you know, like if you're going to put reflections on windows, like they've got to have something behind it to reflect off of, you know, like it's hard just to add a reflection to a picture that's already there, you know.
Well, they put a whole interior in them.
That's awesome, man.
Well,
3D.
also the lighting, it's clearly, in my opinion, it's clearly far more perfected on EPS than it is in ATS.
Agreed.
It looks good. You don't have the shadowing, I guess. What is that? The shadowing kind of that you get some weird stuff in ATS right now.
Yeah, I still don't know exactly. Yeah, I don't get it over here. I get a clean interior.
Yep.
You know, I get just as you run in and out of the sun. I mean, you can see it when the windows are up. It almost feels like, yeah. And I don't know, maybe if that's just because maybe the mod that we're in is maybe they've got the kit for that. Maybe ATS is different. I don't know. I feel like the skybox. No, maybe not, it's the skybox. Maybe the way the skybox interacts with the vegetation and stuff. I feel like all that's a little bit different in ETS, in its own way.
Well, didn't they? You know, they had planned on this lighting update for ETS for a long time, which was part of the holdup. Wasn't ATS? Didn't that kind of come in later? Like they were just like, you know, kind of like the heck with it. We might as well just do it for ATS2 right now.
I think so.
Or was it all? I don't think it was planned originally, if I remember correctly. And so that could be part of the reason why it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's dialed over here.
Yeah, I feel like when the sun's shining in from the front corner and stuff, the way it casts shadows on the entire interior, man, it just looks really well put together. And maybe that's the, you know, this mod is good. I don't know. I mean, but it's not like super complicated. It's not a super like, you know, customized, you know, it's still kind of varying. Looks like it kind of pulls a few of its stuff off the original man truck, you know. So, I mean, can't be that different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace said it looked more crispy. Yeah, what's up, Seth? Good to see you, man. Daniel, good to see you guys. Yeah, I don't know the giveaway stuff. Don't pay any attention to that, guys. We're just going to guess numbers tonight. I hate that, but thanks, Streamlabs. Another reason why I left. Stream Elements can get on board and get giveaways done. I guess I can do it through Nightbot now. I just did not want to have to start up and do Nightbot again. Nightbot feels like just so like early 2000s Twitch. You know? I don't even know if people use Nightbot anymore. Maybe they do. Anyway.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are using Stream yeah, obviously we all watch a lot of YouTube, and it seems like I'm hearing Stream Elements more and more from people, which is interesting.
Well, I think Streamlabs started out good, but offering a free platform, everything now is payware and Prime. So if you want to use anything, you got to pay for it. Besides the initial streaming, you know, platform, if you want to utilize any of the other services that make it what it is, like make it really good, yeah, you gotta pay up for that, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, this mod only gets you 2 updates, and after that, you gotta pay for them. I got you, Jeff. I see it right there, man. Thanks, bud. We'll get up after the stream, and I'll get you and Baden. I'll get you guys taken care of. All right, A7 to Almaria, maybe.
The good thing about doing this virtual convoy, the good thing about doing these virtual convoys is if I get tired, I'm just gonna go lay down in the bed. You're gonna be like, "Kels, where you at?" I'm gonna be like, "Well, I'm just heading out of Valencia." Man, these mountains look phenomenal.
Oh Lord.
In the meantime, I'm eating a leftover ham sandwich from Easter.
Right there.
I can compare some of the scenery to what I've seen in Microsoft Flight.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Going back through some of those mountain passes what I went through. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Oh, sorry, Bear.
The textures and realism, really nice. The way they put everything in there.
Definitely
I think.
noticeable.
Yeah.
No, it's noticeable. There's a clear difference. I'll tell you what. I think SCS is getting good. I think we were talking about this the other night, boss. It just feels like they're starting to hit their stride. I was telling FTG, if they put in buses, they're about to take over the world.
Yeah.
They got buses in there now.
Well, no, I mean like.
Scania buses that pass you all the time now.
But we were talking because there's been some rumors that they're going to add buses, and if they do, they're going to crush everybody because it'd be so much better than the other bus games out there.
Yeah.
Just imagine when Pavel's having a bad day, gets his crew together and he goes, "There's guys out there giving stuff away that looks better than ours. Get in here."
That's funny. I've always wondered if they go and like, you think they've got an expense account at SCS where they like have an undercover Facebook account where they go purchase mods? Like, go check out that Dom mod. I want to see what that's about. What's the fuss over?
I guess it's possible.
I mean, you think they'd want to, right? Just to see what people are doing with. I mean, not necessarily to like. Because listen, they have all the talent in the world there. If they're not doing something, there's a reason why they're not doing it. At that level. So it's more just like, hey, see what they're doing out there and what they're putting together.
Well, they got to, because they've had instances where they've picked up modders, outside in the. Now that's more or less on the freebie community side, but they've still picked up modders out of the forums and guys that's been plugging into those for quite a while to actually develop some stuff for them. They got SISL, they got that guy in there, the Piva, the guy that did the dashboards and stuff and did all the programming on those little dashboards for the international free mod they had back in the day. So I mean, those guys all they all got picked up for SCS jobs. Of course, I guess you got to live over there, but
all the bull haulers out there just praying they pick up Bart. They're gonna bull haulers all over the place if they do
Oh man. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, and they've got a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously these two have been their big ones. They've got a lot of other ventures that they mess around with, but yeah, these two definitely being their big money makers to basically fund everything else. Elmo, we had 2 giveaways. We gave 2 because 2 guys guessed. Streamlabs doesn't work, so we'll guess numbers here in the mail. So we'll give away 2 more copies. But Jeff and Baden did. Won't let you post. See if you can just send me a message through there if you can. Just send me a DM. Just click on my name and shoot a DM to me. See if it'll let you do that. You may have to go by, if you didn't have an email, you may have to go by and verify your email first. I've got it set up kind of tight a little bit, but not too bad. I'll answer a few questions here while I'm driving. Travis, I have no, the levels are infinite, so they just keep going. So, what's up, Lucy? Good to see you, man. Oh, the glass trailer. Is that the one with the guy with the glass stacked in there in the splines? Shinga, yes, I have. We did his RJL scale. It's been a couple of months. I don't know if it's been a couple. But yes, we did his with the 4 Series, with the Scania 4. It's a wonderful engine. I wish he'd done one for the man truck. I'd have sporting that tonight. So many jokes we could go with the man tonight, but we'll just leave it. Leave it for convoy.
Yeah, we've left you alone.
It's a nice truck, man. I love this truck. It's like the pound cake of mods, simple and plain yet delicious.
Yep. Agree with that. All right, so let's see. Let's do this. So we are coming through Almeria. I believe that's how you say that. Emphasis on the I. And then we're going straight on the south end coast. So we're going to basically we're going to kind of roll the loop right on the bottom side, which is a place we haven't seen. So a lot of this scenery will be stuff we haven't seen yet. You'll have to, all right, you'll have to point it up. I'll be looking for it. I have no idea where it's at, but yes, I'll be looking for it. Baden, I'm not sure exactly what's going on there because we don't have to give certain permission to ride on anything. You just have to be a member, which is just join it. We don't have any special like hoops to jump through. What's up, Zale? Everybody say hey to Zale.
Hey, Zell.
Hey, Zell.
Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
DVD review dude talks about knocking it out of the park. Yes, they did. We've been talking about that here. And if you guys are just joining us, thanks for coming in and hanging out tonight. We looking a little Iberia tonight, but we got Kales and Timbo. We got Sinister. Bear Wonder is in here in the house with us. And all these guys are either moderators or have been leaders in our convoys and stuff. So figured get them in a room. We'll talk some SES, talk some trucking tonight. And be something a little bit different. You guys can just kind of listen in like a, I don't know, you almost call it like a driving podcast. That's about basically what it could be.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah. Yeah. So life behind the wheel traveling podcast. So anyway, that's what we're doing tonight. So if y'all wonder why you hear different voices, but I'm on I'm on single player. That's what's going on. Nice, Freightliner. Nice, man. Well, you'll enjoy it, dude. It's by far the best DLC they've put out. By far. It does, Joselito. Absolutely, man. Slide Man, what's up, buddy?
I'm excited about Wyoming too. I think that's going to be great on the
yeah.
side.
I'm checking out Shinga. Yeah, I agree, man.
I think they can, if they do the mountain part, because that's Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, those states, if they really land the plane with the mountainous regions of those areas, it's going to be beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You always said you would follow you an MP, really.
So what's that?
Always said we wouldn't follow you an MP.
Well, it's a bit like me driving her right now. Nobody behind me. But the traffic.
I have to turn it to daytime. It doesn't got dark on me. That's no good.
Well, I tell you what, I've always been a heavy proponent. We were talking bus sims. I've always been a heavy proponent of like firm bus. I love firm bus. I love the idea of firm bus. Mainly for the coach aspect. I'm not a huge like city bus guy where I've got to make 20 stops in the middle of a one-to-one city. Like there's the point of that's like, meh, yeah, maybe if the city was like really, really well laid out and things were like, you know, pretty true. Building placement, that kind of thing. I think that would be an amazing deal for them to do that. But it's kind of like, you know, looking at the bus thing, like I'm actually looking now since they've done this update. And thank you there, Jabberjaws. Appreciate it, man. Thank you there for the 5 super chat as well. So just want to say we did Mexico, the waterfall's amazing. Yes, the roads look crazy. Yes. It's free, dude. So if you got with driving, man, go download it. It is free. It's worth grabbing for a free one, man. It's good. But I've always been a heavy proponent of firm bus, and the reason was just because the engine looked good, the trucks look really good, the lighting is really, really nice and crisp. You know, the road physics are pretty good. I still think with a little bit of work and some mods, you know, the road physics for ETS are probably as good, if not better. But then at some points, think like now since the lighting update, like it's getting there. Like I would almost be interested to see what a modder could do with, or if SES created a one-to-one bus map, you know, that would be insane. That would be crazy.
Would. Well, the beauty of that's what's crazy to me about this game is they could literally take this game, if they didn't want to combine them, right? They could take this game, basically copy and paste it, and change all the vehicles to buses, put in some bus stops, done.
Yep.
Be selling that thing like hotcakes.
Yep.
They got to be working on it. They're too smart of business people to not be.
We know
I think
they said, now this is what some of the modders said, you know, the first thing they do when they update is the modders go in there and basically decrypt the game file. So they pull out all the folders and stuff that have been added into it before it's zipped up back into its, you know, its format. And what they noticed is out of the 1.3.9 update, I believe, that there was a folder in there after they changed the user interface. There was a folder in there for bus. And so that's where the rumors for the bus came across ETS, because there's actually folders now inside of theirs, the main game file that have like the words bus on them, bus files and bus, you know, the main folder, just like you'd have for trucks. And you'd have all the brands and stuff in there, and trailers. So the idea was that they're probably going to be rolling something like that in, and then shifting it through. So be interested to see what they do.
Well, I think too, like we were talking about this the other day, you know, there's contract negotiations, right? Because the same people that make these really awesome trucks are the same people that make the really nice buses. So, you know, look how long it's taken them to get all the trucks. So I'm sure that's cumbersome.
Oh, sure.
I thought they all looked the same. I don't.
It's because you're not a bus man.
No, it's because I'm an ATS guy.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Gonna get everybody worked
Y'all know
up
that's
in
not
here.
true.
I know. Really, nobody in this room is. None of us are just like ATS, man. We'd probably, if had choice, we'd hop up in the ETS room every night, do some driving out here.
Yep. I mean, I enjoyed driving up. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I enjoy.
Go ahead, say it.
Long and low, Peter.
Yeah.
Loud. But you know, man, these flat nose trucks. I don't know, something about them. I love them. Everybody that drives at ETS loves it.
Yeah.
I met one person that we've talked into driving it that has not exclusively switched over.
Yeah.
They're like, ATS what?
Yep. Well, it's like C-Pain. I don't think he ever came back.
No, he
No,
didn't.
neither did Dylan.
True.
Wow.
It's very true.
Well, it's just they're fun trucks, man. They drive so nice, dude. Like it's crazy. I haven't driven it in a while. I
And
got
just
it tonight,
work.
and I was like, man, they can turn sharp. You forget.
So they also get up and move.
Yeah, they got a ton of power.
I mean, I'm lightfooting this truck, man, just so I can enjoy the drive. I hear them horses singing, man. This is nice. Let me answer some questions real quick. How to get my map in the middle, Travis? This is a mod that you can download. It is from SISL, I believe, and I can't exactly remember exactly what he calls this, but if you just Googled map in the middle mod or UI in the center of the screen, you'll find it because it's on Steam. It's just a subscribe mod. Yeah, it's super simple to get. It's right on Steam. Yes, you do need to get ETS2. And Javon, you want to know what graphics card I'm using, 3080. And all of my stuff, if anybody's got any questions, it's all down in the description. So, yeah, the trucks, Rich, man, the trucks over here are nice. I think a lot of people get turned off by them because they don't really set the sensitivity up right compared to what they are in ATS. I have a totally different steering setup for ETS than I do ATS. I don't think they tandemly work the best together. So, yeah, I think once you get that dialed in and get to, get that part feels a little bit better to you, then I think the game itself gets more fun because your trucks are a lot more stable and not so wish-washy. So, Deuce 42 in the chat, man.
Deucey.
Hey, Deuce.
What's up, dudes?
Yo, hello. All right, so I'm not know if we're going to make that rock alley because it got dark on us. Whoops. What's up, Mo? Moly Mo. And it's
you
one of
what.
those things, man. It's a healthy, you know, all the way across, man. And none of these are, you know, any necessarily hugely insanely better than the other. That just comes down to personal preference. But there are some things ETS does a lot better than ATS. So I'm hoping those things get a little bit closer. Anybody driving at night right now? Or y'all in the daytime?
I've got one hell of a beautiful sunset. on the coast.
I just finished up night driving. I just dev consoled it back to 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
I like the way they do their sunsets now.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's just
man.
not-
Dude. I saw anybody see JBX is coming out with an update soon,
Huh?
Did.
and he actually says in there, which is interesting because we've been saying it, and I guess everybody else has been saying how they won't need JBX. He's basically on his Facebook group post was like, yeah, for all you guys saying that you won't need this anymore, just wait till we get this update handed to you.
Oh.
That's what I want to hear.
So evidently it's going to look even better when JBX updates.
For psychology.
The question will be, can you run it on anything but 3080?
I know, right?
It won't be, can you run Flight Sim, bro? Can you run JBX, bro?
Yeah, you ain't running that on no tater if it's that good.
Oh god, it's hilarious.
Maybe.
Gonna have to shelf your old 1660 Ti. Hey, by the way, I did want to mention, you know, when whoever asked you about your specs, I mean, you had a little like zest in your voice. You're like 3080.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah, you know, 3080, man. It's no big deal.
Yeah. You know, just average run-of-the-mill stuff. You know, stuff you can pick up in any computer store.
Yeah.
Not. Wow, look on the left here. Go. Woo! Look at that. Wow.
Just look at it.
Just look at it, Timbo. It's so pretty. Really is. That's insane. That looks really, really good.
Just wait, Timbo. You'll be able to get FTG back when you get your new 4080 in about a year from now.
Oh, I know.
Your 4080, yeah. It's like, man, FTG, what are you getting? I'm over here running 500 frames a second on 240 hertz. Super ultra wide. Thing ain't even stuttering.
Mark, timestamp this, because this time 2 years from now it'll be 3080.
Sure.
That always goes.
They'll just be getting back in stock.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Micro Center will get its first iterations of it.
I was always the kid in school. I got the new Nikes, guys. Oh, man, them things been out of style for a year.
Or when you finally, as a kid, put two and two together, that when you go to like Rack Room Shoes and Shoe Show and stuff, like those are last year's model, which is why they sell them for so cheap. You know, it got some new shoes, got some oh yeah, that's last year's. Here's what the New Year's look like. You're like, oh, where'd you get those? Rack Room. Oh, that's why. You're like, why? Then it's like the whole world just goes. Like, really? Of course, when you get older, it doesn't matter about the shoes anymore.
I'm actually glad though that Timbo wasn't able to get his hands on a new 3080 or 3090 yet, because it's too early for him to desecrate that thing. Like, he's had it for 2 days and be like, okay, I was tearing this thing apart. I think I can get another 20 frames at least out of this thing. Just have to wire this thing up a little bit differently. Like, oh God, Timbo.
If the game should crash, no, Trenton. Theoretically, the game should not crash when you enter the dev console. If you are in a city, though, if you're in a city that has a trailer mod in it that's showing like a freight market trailer, that can cause you to crash. Or a company mod or graphics mod, but typically it's company or trailer if you're crashing in a city. What's up, Howard? Mavericks, what's up, man? Doing good. Hope you guys are. Whoa! And a slow car. You gotta watch this traffic, boy. It is quick for the brakes, man. It is quick.
Yeah, change quick too, without even flashing.
I know.
Yeah.
My good gravy, man.
About to pick up my next load here in Valencia. Big old boat.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Well, y'all should be able to meet up, see each other. This special special TMP early access copy they gave us for traffic and trucks and Iberia 140, man. Chad don't know what they're missing.
We better be careful, or we're gonna go back into TMP when it finally releases, and we're all perma-banned. Thanks for the 1,000 messages we got, FTG, about the special beta program that everybody wanted in.
Well, at least they'd answer me on something. That'd be good. So many things I could say right there. I'll just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the engine brake on this truck sounds about as beefy as some of the ATS ones. It's got a nice brake on it, man.
It's mean, man.
Yeah, it is.
I was kind of bummed he hasn't updated his Renault yet. You know, I love his Creech's Renault engine.
Yeah. I saw Max
Yeah,
2712 or 27 like that. He's got one, and it's based out of Creech's, and he's done a little bit, so it might be almost the same. So.
Yeah, there used to be one. There used to be one on Steam that was like over the top loud. It's like, man, is that a Renault or is that a highway killer?
Yep. Good.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'll be interested. What do you guys think about TMP? You think we're gonna see it anytime soon, or you think they got some major changes that need to happen for compatibility with 140?
Tonight.
It'll be out tonight.
I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised to see it drop Friday.
I wouldn't either, but you know, but then I thought that's my initial thought was it might drop today because you know they've done that to us before. Or they wait till
as soon as ETS is like, oh, we can update now.
Yeah, but I've also there's a lot, you know, with the here's what I was thinking about with the performance edition that happened with this update. Like they may have to do something on there and to unfortunately dumb it down, you know, to get all those trucks in the same location to not have your computer just, you know, take a poo on itself.
Yeah.
Poo.
Picking up my next load here.
Yep, I am dropping off.
Yeah, I was figuring TMP had early access to this. Seeing this is all player side anyways.
Right. Yeah, I would assume. I would assume that they had this and probably had early access to all the 1.4s and stuff, 1.40 for, you know, all of the updates. I would imagine they got all that earlier for like some test servers or whatnot.
I'm really wondering if TMP is actually working with SCS in some way or another. Because you remember, what was it, 2 years ago, they posted pictures of them being at the office.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if something came out of that relationship and not, you know, they're working in some sort of way together on multiplayer.
Maybe. I mean, if they're coming out with their own and they're going to be the competition, they might not be.
Yeah.
Well, coming out with their own, and the guys that are running TMP are doing it for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and just do this for us.
Yeah, that's possible. Here's what we'll pay you to do it.
We'll give you the resources.
Seville, Madrid. All right, chat. You can let me know. I know we had a. Let's go ahead and continue on around. We're good. I'm actually. You know what? Let's do this. Let's make it 7. And I wanted to. Crazy. All right. Let's see. I'll do this real quick, then I'll answer some questions.
So immediately, I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but the exits off the freeways look like they're properly scaled now. Is that right?
Yeah, well, yeah. It reminds me of Italy. You know, like, I mean, it looks proper.
Yeah, they got a little bit longer runoff before you have to jump into traffic.
It's not like California anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me. Okay, where's this going? Where am I going? Hang on, chat. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to pick up that load I done forgot. Like it didn't take.
Probably timed out on you.
Transport. It's in the company I'm in. That's why there's no route to it. Aha. All right, we'll go and see if we can find. We'll go and see if we can find the rock.
Monetized.
There's currently a dispatcher smacking his head, going, "I hired this guy."
Scraping the mirrors over here. My gosh.
I'll haul one of these wind turbine tires down to Valladolid.
Dragging a long load through the Spain.
Yeah.
It's probably got a choo-choo train on it.
That ain't me, boss.
I'm more of a helicopter kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like helichoppers.
What you talking about?
That's probably, if we had all the loads that Timbo's pulled in convoy, that's probably been your favorite.
Yep. It's got depth, you know? Full of boring old dang reefer and ATS.
Yeah, it's just another reef. You know, once you see one, you see them all. That's because nothing else was on sale, Jeff.
Your catchphrase.
I don't know if y'all watch the chat. He said it's crazy how CSC was on top of the Steam Global sales today. I said it's because nothing else was on sale.
Yep.
Well, I shouldn't say that.
Game $5. DLC $25.
What's up, Jonah? How are you, man?
What kind of Steam sales are they having? Some good Steam sales?
Yeah, Lucy
now they
Local
are.
would have been good, man. That's a big fly in town too. It'd been nice to have a cool airport over there. I wonder why they didn't put Mallorca in there.
Huh.
I think I bought that airport for Microsoft Flight Sim. I know I had it on X-Plane. Roger Darby, we are enjoying it, man. We are shooting the breeze, man. Enjoying some driving around, man. It's actually been a real fun night so far. And if y'all like this, like, let me know if y'all want us to do these kinds of things in the future, especially for just chill. Like maybe these could be our. I don't know. I might talk to you guys about something. I won't do it on stream in case we have other lurkers that might steal my idea.
Yeah.
That's only happened about 3 times. Hey, chat, would you like me to do this? 2 days later, competitor YouTuber has my idea up on his channel. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Imagine that.
Gotta stop in here and get some fuel.
Tashinga says yes. All right. Well, you may get your wish. Yeah, sometimes it's fun, man. It's even fun for me. It just breaks the. It's fun too, man. Get to hear other people's reactions and stuff. I enjoy that.
careful when you're driving around Seville. I think the designer here was on crack.
Well, okay.
All righty.
Thanks for stopping by the stream. SCS.
Wonder delivered.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna,
Allie, I have
sorry.
no. Yeah, sorry about that. I have no idea where the Gibraltar Rock would be, but I have no idea what it like actually looks like to even tell you whether or not it would or not be modeled in here. Typically, they're pretty good about putting that kind of stuff in, like those kind of iconic, like, you know, landmarks like that aren't, you know, necessarily man-made. They're usually pretty good about putting that stuff in there. Might just be the fact that I just don't know where it's at. I don't know where to look.
Google is our friend.
Yes. Love it, man. These road networks they still get me every time.
Yep.
I mean, these on-ramps and exit ramps are just
Coast down
incredible,
here is
man.
legit.
Incredible.
Oh, they've done it again, man.
Coast down there was really nice, wasn't it, Kells?
Yeah, it is, man. They done good. Although it's still not as nice as running the keys down there in coast to coast.
Oh my God.
Who needs to wipe off their computer?
Yeah, the scenery is awesome. Like just like the backdrop, it's just they've stepped it up, man.
Yeah. Especially coming into the cities. You see a lot more of the buildings up close rather than far away, and you see a lot more skyscrapers and all that.
Yep.
Building scenery. Yeah. Wonderful. I like it.
Some of the off ramps you might want to watch out for, really. It's not an off ramp to U-turn.
There's a couple of those, yeah. There's a couple of it's like they're going to put in more ramp, or they just left room for pro mods to come in and elaborate on it. It's
That's
weird.
funny that you said that. It's funny that you said that, FTG, because that I was just gonna say, this feels like pro mods.
Huh.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
like
it
the
feels-
level of
yeah.
detail and like the little it feels like very pro mods esque, like how like that was what pro mods always added to it, right? And it feels like that's just built into this map, which is awesome.
Well, you know, it's interesting because a lot of those have roads that are set on every single one of those. So my initial is looking at it as like, well, why build the roundabout with 4 exits? SCS is not going to come in here and elaborate anymore in this DLC for the foreseeable future. So why come in there and add, you know, this roundabout and then add 4 exits on it just to leave it sit there? You know, like why just connect the road and just not go out there and do all that? You know what I'm saying? Unless you were going to offer an opportunity for someone like a Pro Mods or something to come in there and elaborate on that and to add extensions onto what is already the base for it. So I don't know. I don't know. Just thoughts. Yeah, Agent, man, it's good, dude. I know a lot of people, man, they you know, they give it a hard rap just because, oh, well, it's wimpy trucks, or it's, you know, sissy trucks, or I like a long nose, you don't like flat nose, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I've heard it all, you know. I mean, all those are valid reasons to maybe kind of like initially say, I don't know if I would like it. But getting in here, man, if you enjoy the exploration part of it, and especially, dude, like Italy, my 2 favorites now are Italy DLC and this one, by far. The Scandinavian's pretty good, but I'm still more of this guy that likes these cities. I like the city driving. more so than I like the actual 2-lane wilderness driving out the sticks. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything for me. I do that at my home all the time, so I don't need to do it in a game too. So I want to experience something new in a game, and this is, you know, this is where that part comes in. So.
What's also interesting too is, and this is for both games, not just ATS or ETS, but also ATS, is as and this goes back to your JBX comment, as the games get better, right? Yeah, clearly SES is getting better and better. Like every time they put something else is better, right? What are the modders gonna do to still keep their products like really good? You know what I mean?
Viable.
Like feeling like, yeah, viable.
Yeah.
Like they're really adding something to the game. It'll be interesting to see how that evolves.
I think so. I think so. You know, it's, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think all the modders, you think about where the modders were, you know, say when Viper came out, then you had Outlaw, and then you had your first paywares, Bart. I mean, everybody that's come into the game that's has stepped it up. Maybe SES steps it up to the point where, like, if anybody's going to make money on any of their maps or any of their mods or anything, they're going to have to step it up to SES quality at least, if not get above that, you know? Which is why I tell people, like, you may not like Roland's 389. You may not like it. That's not the point. The problem is he came in there and stepped up the game. So now you've got other creators that are trying to do what he's doing on a much lower end monetary scale. Now that might be good or bad for him, but it's good for the overall community because you got more guys striving to do what he's done. You know, he charged what he charged for the truck. You know, like it or leave it. You don't have any other choice. You can't just go, you don't are entitled to it because you bought ATS for $5 on a flash sale, you know? So now you got Pinga, you got some of these other guys that are starting to create and develop these trucks with the same strive for quality because of what he set the bar to. And so there'll be another guy comes in and sets the bar high. And so all of those things, I mean, they're good for it, you know? It's going to take some time for it to, you know, for it to mellow out. But I mean, anytime there's modifications involved in games and stuff, you'll see the same thing in everything that mods. Flight sim, truck sim, anything. If anything has mods, it's got any longevity to it. Flight sim will have some of the most ridiculous planes in the next 4 or 5 years that it'll probably even amaze us sitting in the timestamp of this video. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think I'm excited to see it because I enjoy seeing that development side of just the industry itself actually go to work. Because I mean, if people are going to put food on the table and they're going to sell mods and do that stuff, well, you better be able to bring something to the table better than what SES has done, because if you can't beat SES in something, I'm not paying money for it because I've already bought it once.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So I didn't mean to sound mad when I said that. I was just
Well, no, see, you're 100% on, and it's interesting how the developers
like really
also,
mad and furious with that. I don't know why.
it's interesting how the developers respond, right? Like you got like Microsoft. On the one hand, it's kind of like, hey, we're going to lay out this awesome foundation, and the modders can take it to the next level with the, you know, the Airbuses and the 7.4s and all that stuff. Whereas SCS is kind of like, they came out, the modders actually, I feel like, really pushed SCS. I really feel like they like looked at all the modders and were like, you know, damn, we need to step up our game.
Yep.
And now SCS is like turning the corner, and now they're going to start pushing the modders again. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's in a way, that's a good, healthy, you know, it's a good, healthy relationship. I got a couple questions there. Someone asked if I would ask me to be a member, would I do it? I'm not exactly sure what I'd be membering up to. Essentially, I guess the answer would be yes, depending on what it is. And someone asked about the physics between ETS and ATS. There's no difference. You set them up. I mean, you know, the trucks in themselves drive different, of course, because of their center of gravities. But the physics engines, I think, in ETS I honestly think they're better. I think a lot of the inner mechanic physics and stuff are better in ETS than they are in ATS. And maybe it's just because you can feel them more. But I don't know. I just feel that they're a little better set on the default.
The crashes are just as good in both games.
That's right. Actually, if you crash hard enough in ETS, your cab will completely separate from your truck. So.
Yeah.
Be it hard enough. I think Zell had asked earlier, he'd asked earlier too, a question about the Scania mods and ETS versus the Scania mod and ATS. It's most of this stuff you'll find is night or day if you come over to ETS and actually drive the proper mods in their proper home. A lot of times you'll find it's different. I mean, the idea is there, but it's still a lot different there. Breaker19 for Radio Check. Patrick D there with the $10 super chat, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Julian, what's up? Welcome back. Tell you what, I don't know. The traffic, man, is. I don't know if they built something new in for just ETS or if, I haven't been to any other area but Iberia, so I'm kind of curious. What's what y'all's view on the traffic? Are y'all getting cut off and getting pinned up on the Allen ramps as much as I am?
Oh yeah, we've done it over.
Yep.
Okay, good. What's up, Talon? See you, man. I think I should be good at doing some modding. Nah. I barely got enough time to. I barely got enough time to actually be a streamer, much less actually be a modder too.
You have time to mod or play games. That's it.
Oh, I know.
Not both.
That's right. They're both.
Yeah.
JJ.
Oh, that's true.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
What's up, Thanos?
that last load. Dang it! No, it just looked like a tough load if I run my beacons all in ice cream.
If it doesn't pass the game, yeah.
Scott, no. It's not really a new truck. It's just a redesigned interior. So imagine if they took the Ford Explorer and called it the Ford Navigator, but didn't change anything except the dash and the steering wheel. It's still a Ford. It's been superseded. So, yeah, it's the same truck. It's just got a little bit of an upgraded interior. So I'm actually driving Manster's Man TGX. So I've got links in this one. This is he went payware. He did free stuff on the Steam Workshop for ages, and then people started getting so nitpicky and so just like they do with everybody. They get that. Hey, it's version 134, and this is the day after release, and it's not updated. I want answers as to why, you know. And then people get tired of that, you know. That kind of entitlement over the mod, and thinking that they're somehow deserving to, you know, drive on it, and their every begging wish is a modder's command. So he just took it out and then started working on it, and then made it payware. So we're actually, you know, in true FGG fashion tonight, we were in a payware truck. Like I felt weird driving something free. It feels like I don't have my underwear on or something. DJ Urban Philosopher, what's up, man? Need some more chrome? Yeah, I decided to go with the black and the paint. I figured I was pulling a chrome tank, so I figured that was enough chrome for one. Actually, you know what? Let me see where we're at on the map. So we are... All right, so we headed and allowed this to go head up. So we're going to actually go through Lisbon. So somebody was curious about that one, so we are going to go through that. We're going to kind of hit up this middle if we can. Has anybody been through Madrid yet?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet. We might try this. Portugal side's got a lot more of the tolls in it than actually doesn't look like. Well, yeah, there's a few in there. I guess the fact that I don't know, the road network in Iberia is laid out a lot differently than it is in France. I feel like France, there's so many tolls on every single like strip, but it's a little different over here. I think just on the exits, you know, you find most of your stuff there. But anyway, yeah. So we're more about halfway there. So yeah, so we'll finish out here. We'll see what we got time, and we'll see where the other guys are and see if there's anything they've. We have not cut the buck yet. We haven't cut through the middle of the DLC, so we might do that here for our last run. Plus, we got some more giveaways. We already gave 2 away early for the early birds that came in this today for the stream. So we drew 2 early ones. So if you guys want a shot here for a free DLC, I'll just get it there through Steam. Hang around because we're going to do another drawing and maybe 2 more drawings. We'll try to give away 4 copies tonight. Yeah, Goof, yes. We said giveaway. I was going to use it to Streamlabs, but it crapped out on me. It's not working. It's a big surprise.
I wish I'd have known you were doing a giveaway, man. I could have driven another night. I could have waited on the purpose, bro.
Yeah, we all in Wyoming.
It's so funny. Not really. It kind of is.
Next time, if he wants to do this for Wyoming, I'm gonna be like, yes, had a super hard work day or something. I'll just watch.
Or you'll
tonight,
just be
Bob.
like, yeah, man, going through Jackson, it's wonderful, bro. They'll look at there, Kales is guessing numbers for giveaways.
Yup.
I
Well, this
know,
is it.
Goof. I know.
So I'm at a pickup here, and I think it must have a workable garage door or something that's gonna open up for me, because there's only one way to pick up. It's interesting.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know what company it is. We might try to pick one up once we get to our destination.
Yeah.
You definitely got to stop for fuel there.
Yes.
Whether you need it or not, it's worth a look.
Oh, you're talking about to see the internals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got so used to seeing them out of focus images they use on the front of their buildings.
Yeah, man.
Seeing a building interior in it is just like, wow.
All right, we're definitely going to check that out. Thank you there. Deuce42. Hut. $20 there on the giveaway, man. So thank you there for the giveaway. Appreciate that, Deuce. Awesome, man. Trip said FTG, where's Kales been? He has been in space. Kales has been he's been running the rails of Star Citizen. So we I think a lot of people just assume that everybody in this Discord just does nothing but drive trucks. And I kind of get that when people fuss at people for putting something else in the screenshots besides the truck. But really, my Discord has always been multi-level gaming, even though we don't really promote a lot of stuff because a lot of people don't watch me for anything else other than American Truck Sim. So typically, you know, we have guys that play everything from Flight Sim to Kales as big as Star Citizen, and Deuce and Sinister have joined him in that some. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a healthy collection of stuff. So he's been playing a lot of Star Citizen, and we have not had convoys in, like, y'all realize it's been like almost 2 months?
Yeah. Been that long.
Yeah.
It was in beta. What we were just talking about, it was in beta for like a month, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like just shy.
Yep. Been a long time, man.
By the way, take a look at your windshield when you get a chance on the man, just like the reflections and stuff. And I don't know if that's SCS or that's part of the mod. It looks good.
I would kind of look at the cars in front of you when you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Well, I got my track hour like looking all over the window. People are like, what is he looking at?
Well, I'm talking about from the exterior though, just the way it looks, man. It's compared to ATS. You know, we were talking about the difference earlier.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was noticing that, and I guess I need to get on the regular default trucks to see this rather than the mods that we drive. But I noticed on the default ones, perfect reflection. You know, typically ATS has always had the quote-unquote fake reflection where it's like trees in a scene, but it's not really like what's around you, you know? And
Yep.
so not like another mirrored source, and you control the mirroring on that. Pinga's, you know, done it on his windshield, but it's a little too heavy. But I want to see if they have them on the default trucks. I need to run a fresh profile and see, because I see it in the paint now. So if you got like a metallic paint, you'll see, if you don't have any metallics in it, you'll see like the actual scenery around. You'll see the trees, you'll see the road, but it doesn't look like all pixelated and broken up. Like, it's a really nice resoluted, you know, image for it. I'm like, wow, man, this is impressive. It's impressive.
They're dialing it up, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to, after I drop this load, I'm gonna have to switch it. That's okay. No, sorry.
Just don't blow it.
I'm gonna have to switch into the old John Ruda torpedo.
All right, so here's the fuel station here. So let's go check this thing out. Oh yeah, see what he's talking about right there. This is not even the fuel service. See how they've got. Yeah, it's like what they've done is they've almost like back set the image away from the window so that it creates the level of depth, and then plus you get the reflection on the window. That's crazy, dude.
That's the old one. Go look at the new gas service building.
All right, let's go over here. Whoops, we missed it. Let's see if we can cut through here.
He's off-roading it.
Go right up to that building and take a look in there. That is what I'm talking about.
Oh wow! Look at that, man.
Complete interior. I mean, wow. Oh, there's even people in that one. Nice.
Yeah, got a
Man,
cash
yeah.
register.
Wait, that person moved.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
that person-
cashier. Yeah, it's animated.
Animated.
Yeah, he moved.
Dude, go in there, boss. Go in there and pick us up some Doritos fire chips, man.
Uh-oh.
Man, that's crazy.
Even got a dog park in there.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, she still looks Russian. Look at that, man. I mean, I know that's like crazy. Let's see what kind of magazines we got on the wall over here. See anybody
wanna
make
look
those?
Hey, wait! Don't go in too close there. It's in the back corner of it. That's like the old video section in Blockbuster back in the day, you know. FTG, get out of there!
I was just walking to the game section. Well, it's in the front of the store over there. Oh, I must have forgot. I must have forgot.
He's like, Kels, how did you know I made my parents call me FTG?
Oh my God. See if they have a bathroom modeled on the side. Oh, they're in the back. There they are. The water closets. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's pretty good. All right, let's hop back in our truck there. How'd y'all like that little bit of RP there? Yeah. Got out and walked out. I'm sure on Twitch somebody could clip that. Be like, he got out of his truck and walked into a service station. And he forgot to get gas.
And that's what you can do in multiplayer.
Oh, I know the truck is a. I know it is a cool horn. It's a sad day when the ETS2 horn is better than the ATS horn.
Oh yeah, it's got that. I don't know what is that? Not a almost.
Yeah, it's a
Combo
borderline
between
train
a
horn.
train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say it's a legit truck train horn.
Yep.
If that makes sense, maybe. I don't know. It is a good one, ain't it, Robert? Hey, y'all know I don't lead you astray, man. No, Kale's dropped this one. I knew Madster was around for a while. And I think Kales, you had sent something over a while back on this truck, and I was kind of waiting on 140 to drop on this one. And
Yeah.
as soon as he got that bad boy updated. Well, I have Fred Scania's up here too whenever he gets done. RGLs, that's a freebie that we'll probably drive around. But Fred's is pretty sought after when everyone likes Fred Scania, so we'll drive it some.
I need to check that one out. I'm gonna have to have you. I'm gonna have to grab the link from you on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
XBS got his SK done too.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's weird. I just went from cities out here. I'm like in like countries. Coast here. Interesting. Shoot, boys. I can't wait for. I really. I see. I love that Scandinavian type area, and I think we're gonna get a lot of that in Russia.
I would agree.
Yeah. So I think I'm excited to see that one. They're keeping us from having to put together those big map combos.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's hilarious, man. Yeah, too many of those in there. Well, you know, with ATS, with those guys, you know, you got Great America's all in one map now. You got Coast to Coast is in one map now. I can't believe Pro Mods hasn't done anything to like shrink their stuff down and not have 8 mods in, you know. Maybe they just can't, you know. I don't know, but be interesting.
I think Reforma. I know this. I mean, they'd probably like, you know, say this is blasphemy in the ETS community. But I'll tell you right now, I'd put Reforma against Pro Mods any day of the week, dude.
Yeah.
Like, those boys are good.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would second that one as well. So.
And they do it quick too. That's what's crazy, right? Like, it's not like they're pumping this stuff out over like super slowly.
Only 2 guys.
Yeah.
Roll and Eblem, I think.
I'm hoping that we see Canada. I mean, because Canada's really good. Like, I'm not knocking that at all. My only issue with it is it's very small, and I feel like I'm driving a super small area and I'm hitting like 100 poles. So I tend to stay out of there most of the time.
Yeah.
Not tolls, customs.
Customs, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm hitting boosts all the time, but I think once they get it expanded like further into Canada, where you're not getting that like every 2 seconds and it's a bigger chunk of map, it's gonna be phenomenal. It's just as fast as they can do it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice whenever they tie that into Texas. Whenever that that comes out.
Right from the border to as far as you can go into Canada's Chroma.
That's
is only 4 hours.
Yeah,
that is crazy. So, am I streaming tomorrow? I am certainly going to try. I'll see tomorrow's. Tomorrow's what? Thursday? No, wait a minute. Friday. Gosh, week's flown by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to stream out tomorrow. One of those days I might have to take off though, just to do some fam stuff, hang out with the wife, since I take all my days here with you guys. Hey, what's up, Texas? You'll see those guys in there. Got a brand new update for theirs to roll out here for you guys the next day or so. So it's good to see Texas Edition Custom Shop in the house. Hope y'all are good. Good to see y'all. Giveaway starts, so we're gonna have to guess numbers, Trenton. So it'll once we get there, I'll throw another one out. We gifted 2 away already, so we'll do the next one here probably when we get into our destination, which is 160 kilometers, which is no time. So just we'll figure out how many people are in chat. I'll get you guys to guess the number. First one to either get close enough without going over, or or if you guess it, then you automatically win. First one to either guess the number or guess it without going over will win a copy. Streamlabs doesn't even work anymore. I just get tired of even trying to use it. So that's why we moved everything over to Stream Elements, which, by the way, just if anybody wants to use cards don't have PayPal, I know the guys have been using Super Chat. I did believe I set that up, so if someone at some point, doesn't have to be tonight, this is not a way to get more donations. If you want to try using your card with Stream Elements, it should work now. I did work to get all that stuff squared away, so I think you can use PayPal and also credit cards with that instead. So just another option out there instead of just doing it through Super Chat. So ever someone that wants to do that, test it out for me. So Canada Dream in one shot? Nah, I don't know, man. Canada Dream, I don't know. I don't know why ProMod splits all their stuff up. You know how many? how many mods was it? It was like 6 or 7 for. It was like 6 or 7 mods for the Mexico map, and then they combined them all into one. So I know it can be done. I just think a lot of them do it to kind of keep the initial download sizes down and not like 10 gigs for a map.
Yeah, their server that they're hosting from has a top limit. That's why they have to break it down under 250 per section.
Yeah. Yeah, per mod to the Alaska Yukon. Yeah, absolutely, man. Would be. It would be.
I want Alaska to come out so bad. I wish. I know it'll be years before we get that, but well, I guess somebody's been working on the mod, but
yeah. Yeah, I need to hit up Pickens and see what they've been doing on there. Captain Chaos, man, loves all the trucks except the SES Western Star. It looks better now that they've got the full cabs and also the heavy haul cab. It's better. It's still not like the best, but it's at least better. It's not on my complete crap list. Thank you there for the 20 as well, Captain Chaos. Good to see you too, man. It's been a while.
That list is like a bucket. It's kind of full.
You're right, yeah. It's not completely at the top of the toilet, but you know, it's spinning.
You know what's crazy though? We're all just a bunch of old salty dogs is what we are, because I think if we came into the game, I think to myself, what would I think about this if I came in off the street and had never played ATS? It'd probably blow my mind, dude.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, you could say it probably blew your mind like it was when you got into Star Citizen and figured out how many billions of miles you could travel and how everything was, you know what I mean? Like it blew all of our minds. Same way with Flight Sim, Sinister and Bear, and you know, thinking you can fly anywhere into the world, you know? I mean, even with ETS, maybe a little more than ATS.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can literally drive across the entire continental European continent. It's like, I mean, if you actually think about that, that's impressive on any level.
That is, man. I really like it. This kind of reminds me of like the east side of Colorado, like over here where I'm at, outside of down south here. I don't know what city I'm in between here, but it's pretty cool.
Nice. Thank you there, Honcho. Appreciate it, man. The $40 donation there, 20 for the giveaway, 20 for me. Well, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. That is super nice of you, man. Well, let's go Gate Bridge. So once we get here to our destination here, we got 70 miles, 70 kilometers. But this is some of what I've been talking about. And just the amount of depth in this map is crazy killer good. And we just, I don't know, I still don't feel like we have this amount of depth in ATS yet. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're still missing this. I look out there and I'm like, man, it just feels like it goes on and on forever, you know? You concur?
And the traffic's crazy.
Yes. Well, we got 3-way highways for most of this. I don't know very many. I mean, we got a couple, but for the most part, it seems like most every ATS road is 2-way, is 2-lane. And I feel like there's so many 3-lane motorways in Europe, not just still in Iberia, but I mean, if you get on the big ones and stuff, I feel like those things sometimes will space out to like 4. Have one turnoff on there. It's crazy.
Awesome. So I'm just taking this all in. There's a lot here.
Where's everybody else at here in the room?
I mean, Burgos.
Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal. Here's one of their. Oh, that was Lisbon we came through. All right, so whoever wanted Lisbon, I hope you're just watching. Probably not by now.
I'm headed down by, what is that?
Look at that.
Malaga?
Yeah. Coimbra.
nice open road down here. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry, I keep having some technical difficulties with my audio. Hey, look who joined us.
What'd you say? Hey, dude.
What's up, dude?
Hello.
Driving us some Spain.
Oh, sure enough, me too. Actually, I'm fixing to get in this one.
Got 50 up front, boss.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're supposed to pass
Slow
here.
down.
Fast we're
Slow
going.
down.
Wait, we got 30 back here.
Got your 6 o'clock, boss. You're good.
Yeah. Slowing down.
Oh, I need to speed up. I don't see y'all.
In the brake.
I'm gonna say it's going smooth. I need Whitebear to wait for like 3 seconds and then go.
I don't know where we're at, guys.
Oh, we just had 3 cars, 3 trucks wrecked back here.
Oh gosh.
Bear, we haven't left the parking lot yet.
Oh, we haven't? Where are you guys at?
I'm already 100 miles down the road. I thought we done started.
Yeah. I thought you guys were following me tonight.
It does rain, yes, El Toro. I typically turn rain off. I probably need to turn it on because it's actually the rain here in 140 is incredible. Actually, it's impressive.
And with the sound mods, it even sounds good.
Yep. I think I've got Z Mod's rain in here. I think I've got his
Yeah,
on there.
I need to turn it up.
Rain and
it's pretty low.
Man, look at this company, man. That's
I turned it down though because for a while there I couldn't get on MP without it raining.
Yeah.
There's a stretch of like 24/7 raining truck of MP. Nice.
They've definitely done a good job with their assets and companies.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I was updating my ATS profile, and I was even, just going back to like just the trailers and stuff. Like it's been a while since I just pulled out the default, and I was like, man, these default like heavy haul trailers they're pretty dope.
Yeah, they're good, man. Well, that's what we're gonna see if we can find their Gold Ember. I guess I can make it rain. I forgot I could do it with the dev console, but
Eating.
let's see if I can do that. What time is it? 4:09. Time for you to get a watch, FTG.
Every cell phone tells what time it is now.
All right, let's see. All right, let's do 130. All right, so we got one. Make sure nobody could see that on the camera. Okay. All right, so giveaway time. So we'll give away another one of these. What's up, Rich? Good to see you. What's up, Master? Hello, MGK. What's going on, guys? If I missed y'all, apologize. I will fill y'all in what we're doing here as we're giving some numbers. So, mods, are you guys here? If y'all can help me, just help me watch for numbers here. So we got a number from 1 to 131. Guess the number first or come the closest to it without going over. Only guess a number. Only guess a number. One number, okay? Make it count. If you guess 2 numbers, you're automatically out. I don't care if you guess it right on the money. Better hope your first guess is the right one. So throw it in chat. We're going to do our best to kind of keep up with this, and then we'll see where y'all go. So yeah, only one number to rule them all for a giveaway here. ETS Iberia is on the line. Not lined with the D, just the line is on the line.
No D?
Sorry.
Dang.
Oh, here I'll put in admin, guys, what the number is.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Sorry.
Okay.
One number. Nobody's guessed it yet.
Cold.
Yeah. What the?
Like, man, this is gonna take a while.
All right, so it is
Freaking
now.
Joselito.
Yeah, that's totally it.
Yeah, 131. That was our number. Between 0 and 131. Sorry. Oh, I just said somebody make it right. Thanks, man. Oh, man, it's a $40 too, man. Thank there, Hunch. Appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for that, man. All right, so let's see. Well, it's a minute. So it is now. All right, so my second hand just rolled across the minute hand. So you guys got 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Come on, man. We should have 131 guesses. I know 131 people in here ain't got no ETS. It's amazing, man. Even giving stuff away, man, people still don't come. It's amazing. So sad, man. They don't know what they're missing.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Keep guessing.
Keep guessing, guys. Well, at least the ones that haven't guessed yet. Cold. Robert bought it. Okay. All right, 15 seconds, guys. Get your last guess in. 15 seconds.
Yeah, don't worry. It's usually the guys that don't have the game that win it.
That's exactly the way it always is. All right, and time.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What?
El Toro, I think.
Yep.
You go.
El Toro.
El Toro
El
66,
Toro
brother.
got the closest.
So our number.
No, what about Marcel?
He guessed like
Where's
50
Marcel?
of them.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he?
Mm.
So,
So 129. So congrats there, El Toro. You were our closest without going over, so you won yourself a copy. So congrats, man.
Yeah, congratulations.
Bear, you sound bitter.
What? No.
Why would he be bitter?
got it this.
There's that. I'm waiting for El Toro to like. Oh, he says re-give it. I don't have it.
All right, let's go to the next person that's closest. Let's find it. Let me scroll through all these comments.
Yeah. Scroll through. Yes. What? No. All right. So close. Drift King's at 113. Let me know if anybody's higher than that.
No, that's a second guess.
Oh, it's a second. Okay.
I think.
Dang it, guys.
I think it's gonna be.
You think it wouldn't be so hard to give away something for free, huh?
Oh, that's the way it always is, man.
Actually, I think it's Binkers. Let me look.
He guessed twice.
Did he?
Yeah.
What was his first guess?
100.
No, 99 was his first one.
Drift
All the way
King
to
had
the top.
113. But you said that was his second. Someone says
Yeah.
they see a 117. I don't see a 117.
I think that was the same guy that guessed 15 times.
Oh, okay.
No, Binkers on. Let me see. I think he was the second one to put a number out there. Let me look. Did he guess again?
It was Edible guessed 100,
Yeah,
and he put like 3 numbers in there.
yeah. No, Binkers only guessed the one that was 98.
All right, so he's our next one in line.
Next closest.
Hey.
All right.
Binker.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Zell had.
Zell had 117.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
did
I
That's
missed
right.
Zell's.
I
then.
missed it.
bad.
Where's it at? Man, it's hard to scroll through these
Oh,
numbers.
there it
man.
is, right under the stream elements. There it is. Yep, Zell had it.
My bad.
Yeah.
Well, you know
All
what?
right,
Thanks to Honcho, why don't we give Binks one, and let's give Zell one.
Good idea.
Yep.
How about
Good
that?
idea.
That worked.
So yeah,
You get me.
Binks, you still won, brother. He's like, oh man.
It's good to see some
Boom.
guys that are involved in the community win.
You know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, absolutely, man. Typically, it's always the guy that's showing up because he saw a giveaway in the channel.
Yeah.
All right, so Zell and Binkers, y'all make sure y'all connect up with me on Discord. Just shoot me a message, say, hey, one, just so I'll remember it because I won't. I've tried to write this stuff down, but Yeah, you know I won't. Let's see,
At
Zell.
least you're on.
Yeah, I know Binks. Then we got Jeff in here has got one, and then I can't remember. It's not Baden, I think. So he won one in our early one. So all right, so let's drive. Let's do one more trip into it. I'll let you guys call it. Yeah, no problem, man. Nacer, what's up, man? Let's do another, and then we'll get one last DLC giveaway there to rule. That'll be what? I'll give away 5 tonight. Yeah, 4, 5. Yeah. So we'll do 5, and that'll get haunches, and that'll get deuces, since we gave one there. So yeah. All right. So that's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works out. So let me see where we're at. Make sure. All right. So we're at Ponce de Sur. So, you guys tell me where you go. We have bid up to Porto. It's pretty cool. I can def console around to anywhere and go anywhere we want. So, if you guys want to see, I maybe wouldn't mind seeing Madrid. That'd be my guess. Not guess, but that'd be what I would want to see. But we also have not been up north at all. So, let me know in chat if you guys want to see north or if you want to see Madrid. Either way. Doesn't matter to me.
I'm headed to Barcelona for a vacation after this week.
Seriously?
You don't sound like you can speak Spanish.
You don't have to.
All right, so I'm getting a lot to go into Madrid. Everybody wants to go to Madrid. All right. Okay, all right. Let's see where we're at. Let's see what we actually have in our cargo market here. Let's see. It's probably going to be our problem here. I guess we could reroute this. We could go around it. How long is that? 644? Nothing there. It's all coming down. So someone said, yeah, I think it's gonna be tough. Yeah, this is always a problem with always a problem with this stuff. Trying to find geoload that goes through Madrid that doesn't take you through the whole entire place. Let's start here, and I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce that right. Let's go to the next one, and there it is. So let's go up to Burgos, but we'll actually reroute our map to go through Almaraz or Almaraz, and then we'll go up through Madrid and then cut north. How about that? So we'll leave. Crap, forgot where I'm supposed to go. Okay. BAD, let's go there. Everybody hear the cicadas?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm picking up the jab.
We're taking soy milk. It's a very exciting load.
Carrying a container full of graphics cards.
Oh, is ETS better than ATS? You know what?
Yes.
I answer that other question. I'm gonna let these guys. While I'm picking up, y'all answer that question.
Yes.
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 Anyone care to elaborate?
No.
Okay. There you go.
It just is. It is an overall better.
And that's coming from, let's see, 2 Texans, an Arkansasian, a North Carolinian, Canadian, and
Virginia.
Virginian. That's right. Bear, you're in Indiana? That's not
Yes.
right. Is that Indiana? Okay.
Yeah, Indiana.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah. Sorry, my mic was muted as
That's all
usual.
Typical.
it just comes down. Some people, you know, I didn't get far enough. Well, I did get it. It depends on what you want out of the game, man. You know, I
Yeah.
can tell you that it's better, and you get into it, be like, man, I freaking hate this, man. Screw FTG and his recommendations. You know,
Man, you can get in a slapped out Scania, all the chrome or blacked out like you'd like it, and put in a lope tune anything
Yeah.
and drive it just like you can in ATS, except you have the scenery and the stability. I mean, you can ask some of the guys that run it that have lower end graphics cards. It just runs better. It just does.
yeah, that's true.
Scenery, performance, the trucks grow on you. Everybody like is not sure about the trucks, and then they drive for a while and they're like, oh my god, I love these trucks, dude. Like,
Yeah, I mean the trips just seem like they go you know, faster, and you get more out of them.
Right.
this is what it is. Sometimes it's just better. It's just reality.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are just better. And it's just realistically too, right? It's got 2 years on ATS, so they've perfected their art a lot more in ETS. You know, hopefully 2 years down the road, ATS is.
It's
is
got
at
more
this
than
level.
2. I think it's got about 3 or 4 years on them.
Yeah.
Well, I
So,
guess
I
if
mean-
you count the original ETS, and then they'll hop over to 2.
Well, and anybody that says you can't slam out these trucks, like, you need to come in the Discord and we'll show you some mods. We'll slam out a
That's right.
truck.
Right.
Don't think because I think you had to run clean mods this last couple days, that you can't slam out a Scania.
And at the end of the day, all comes down to what you want to do with it. I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong. You know, there's nothing wrong with ATS. I mean, shoot, we all drive that, drive the trucks, drive the modded trucks. I think there is a difference in level of. I think the modders do things different. I think there is a style design choice that lends itself to a certain style. I will say this. I think ATS suffers because no Americans actually mod.
Yes, 100%.
Because we in America do not drive trucks like they drive them in Brazil. And somebody wanted rain. Here you go. Here's rain. That was impeccable timing. But we don't drive trucks like that. Our chrome doesn't look the same, you know? I mean, all the things that we do, it's totally different. So I think probably, honestly, if you want to see what an American modded truck is, look at the Roland 389. That would be the perfect example, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Costs $100.
Well, yeah, that's right.
American made.
America, you gotta pay those American dollars.
American muscle.
Didn't we sit down and do the math one day, and it kind of figured out to the same value as far as, you know, what you're getting and where it comes from, as far as what the modders need to make to stay in business?
Yeah, in their respective
Version
countries. Is that what you're talking about, like in their in their money currency? Yeah.
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 All in that, I'm leaving Bilbao. I'm going to, is that Gijoin or Gioin? Maybe
I don't know, don't ask me.
up the northern coast.
Announce anything in this game.
I'm gonna go all the way around the outside and then through the middle.
Well, Hunter said he wanted to play with Grandpa's speeder.
Hey, nothing wrong with that every once in a while.
Everything's good in moderation.
Thank you there, Hunter. Appreciate that, man. Terrible.
There's no way you can operate that.
Well, but it's, you know, it does come down to personal preference, and I don't mind it. You know, I don't like I appreciate both of them for what they bring to the table, and that has been hours and hours and hours of you know, of good times. So it's not like, you know, it's like, oh well, I hate ETS or I hate ATS and, you know, only drive that because of this or that. I mean, we have fun on it, but it's nice to be able to come over here and have a break, and I'm not so, you know, jammed up about it that, you know, some people just wouldn't do it just because, you know, and I'm just trying to shave that away and be like, hey, give it a chance, find it on sale, pick it up, because who knows, it might be the next thing like old Sir C-Pain. He got an ETS, he never came back, and he was one of the most staunchest ATS guys. Like, it's ATS all the way. Never gonna get ETS. I think he won it off a giveaway or something, so he had to buy it. Still had to, you know, basically download it because I was the one that gave it to him. And then after that, it was it, man. But I think for those that like ETS, I think there's a certain couple of the map designers we do. Z-Mods is another guy. He lives over in the U.S., but he's developing all these sounds for for us on ATS because he likes the trucks. They're different. They're not what he's around all the time, you know. So I think, you know, that kind of stuff is interesting as well. It goes both ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is, Marcel. Yeah, I need to do a couple of building drives, you know. I mean, just to come check it out, and you know, I've got a couple of really good mods here that we can do that on. Between that and Fred Scania, and then at least I'll do one on the RJL so y'all can see what even the freebies are. Now, if you're an any kind of ETS fan, those have been around since like forever, but they're still solid trucks for the newbie coming into the market that has no idea. And they're easy, they're steam. You like 4 trucks in one and tons of options. So we might can make that happen. We can make it happen. All right there, Chinga, have a good man. I'm probably already gone by now, so I may have missed that one. Oh. I know it's gonna miss it.
There is an awful lot to look at.
I'm telling you.
All right, so I'm gonna dev console back around to that. I missed it. I know I would.
You missed your exit.
Well, yeah, I forgot to set my map. Like I knew I would. I know I would. All right, there we go. All right, what trucks you boys driving in?
I'm in the Scania.
Yeah,
Company Scania.
Yep.
And then Scania Torpedo.
Yeah.
I got,
So I'm the only one not driving Scania.
Yeah.
I got the Scania R Streamline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the man.
Why? I was wondering if we were ever going to touch that tonight.
Oh, he's catching the man, all right.
We've been playing inbounds all night, man.
I know.
I did say damn.
We need to relieve some stress, man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I'm driving the old man. She drives good.
So many things I could say. Well, just keep it to yourself.
Man, sunsets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, drive up the West Coast. No, East Coast.
Because Spain doesn't have East Coast.
Oh, well,
West Coast.
Florida.
Portugal. Yeah, Scania love is yeah, it's strong. We typically are running Scanias for most of our convoys. Really it's a strength thing between that and the Volvo and the man truck, because those three are really the strongest ones. So depending on what we're rolling in the convoy, we typically give it a little extra.
Yeah, the Volvo is a beast, man. I love that truck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a good truck.
We were talking
European
earlier.
Volvos.
I'll be interested to see if they add in the 770 horsepower Scania engine
Yeah.
into the base game. It's in all the mods, obviously. They've already put it in there, but it's not base game.
Man. It's hard to believe that's the default scenery, man.
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
It's bright, too. It's not just pitch black anymore. There's
Yeah.
actual, stars.
So great, man.
It's
Kate
been a
from
minute since
Atlanta.
I've been-
Where to get my shift extensions? Need one for your shifter? You talk about like what I have on here now, like an actual, a pattern shifter, like for ETS or ATS. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about an actual, just like a shift extension?
Alright, the Scania's got some juice.
I don't think I even have the big engine in this one. Yeah, we're ultra everything, Scott.
Ultra.
Never go full retard.
Has the lower chassis mod come out for 140 yet, or is it still the same mod?
Should work, I would think. It's nothing's really
Yeah.
impacted.
I'll try it.
Because like most of the engine mods still work. Me and FTG were throwing them in last night.
So it's
They
just a
work.
lighting and graphics mod. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Trailers.
139 was the sound modification, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, 8 and 9. They restructured some things in 9, so a lot of stuff broke, but yeah, they I think, I don't know, trucks and trailers probably need an update. That'd be the only thing you'd have to worry about.
Man, I really hope they do a second pass on the now when you say trucks, are you talking about like the actual like models?
No, trucks like lights and mirrors.
Yeah, like the
Gotcha. Yeah, that's gonna break everything.
Most of the trailers are still working, depending on what they use for 3D light models in it. If they used SCS and it calls up SCS data in the file, they all work fine. It's when they use something special that's an issue.
No, it doesn't look like it's compatible.
Rewrite the manifest. Switch it to 140.
yeah. Is it a Steam mod?
No.
Oh. But typically, some guy will write in there, whoever the modder is will write in there what version it's for, and if he writes 139, it'll throw that incompatible mess up. For
Yeah, you
one.
know what I'm talking about, right? It's the one that I had been driving for a while, and I sent it to you. The Scania pack.
Oh,
I think you've seen
if it's a whole pack, does it have more than just chassis in there?
Yeah, light pack. It's yeah, it's the whole
that ain't
Scania.
gonna work. So there's only one respectable light pack that I searched quite a bit for ETS like lights yesterday, and I could only find one that's good, that's working right now for all trucks. It's crazy. They're all broken.
I put that red light on the inside of this this man truck, man. It's just got a nice red glow in the internals. It's nice, man.
Huh.
It's a lot of mans. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? How's it going, man?
It's good, man.
That's your brother.
Just
Brother.
extension to make it feel like a real truck. So if you're talking about this extension here, which I assume that's what you mean by extension, I mean like a bar that'll thread on, that'll, you know, extend your shifter up, you know, how many ever inches you want to. But these, you can find them. There's a guy in Poland that sells them on the ETS side. ATS, it depends how much money you want to put in. Southern Trucker Gamer's the only guy that does things publicly, like custom stuff. There's a few makers that do some things like off eBay. You can find some things. Etsy, you might can find some things. I've not had any run-ins with that stuff, so I have no idea whether any of it is even halfway worth it or not, or whether or not it'd be a big waste of your money. I would definitely do a little research and reviews to figure out whether or not they're any good. A+bsoftware.com is where you can find a general use go-between with an ECJ, but it's not going to look like an Eaton Fuller shifter, but it will at least give you 2 buttons and give you the feel of being able to shift the gears and stuff without having to, you know, spend $200-300 on a, you know, Eaton Fuller shifter that's, you know, custom made. It at least gets you in the ballpark, gets you in the game, and it's compatible with all the shifters, G29, T8HA, Fanatec, so you can kind of make it work with everything. That's what I used to have. I went through like 2 or 3 of those before I finally had my other one custom built, so might be an option for you. All right, so I think, if it is, we're going to go ahead and pause because I think we're getting ready to. Oh. Yeah. So we're getting ready here to go around Madrid. So you'll see a lot of the city stuff will be this kind of loop. So we don't actually, unfortunately, don't ever actually get to go through Madrid, but you'll be able to see, you know, flying around flying around the outside of here.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I got some pizza that I'm about to reheat after this. Let's call it my name, bro. Oh, Wyatt.
Yuck.
Cassie, who was pineapple on pizza?
Right?
Where is that?
Meat lovers, stuffed crust.
I do. Pineapple on pizza is delicious.
Yeah, that's the expression I get. Ooh.
Oh.
You eat your episode pizza.
Oh, okay, I got you there. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man. Yeah, so the shifter pole extension is going to be depending on what you have. If you have a T8HA, it's going to be kind of tough to find one. Some people have done some DIY stuff that's interesting. You can do. It depends.
Like how you said that, it's interesting.
Yeah. Anything from like spray painting PVC to doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, you might. It depends on which shifter you have. If you have like the Thrustmaster, the Logitech one. If it's the Logitech one, then it's gonna be tough because it's just such a small shifter in there. Okay, well there you go. There you go, Kay. Coops has got an answer for you. All right, so here's a little bit cut of Madrid right here on your kind of flinging around here. I kind of hate that you don't really get to go through Madrid like you do Istanbul. I kind of don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I mean, we've done a ton of talking about everything else. The one thing that I think we regrettably don't have, and this includes on the ATS side as well, is the fact that we cannot drive through the city, really.
Right.
Every city we see is a 2D pictures off in the distance that, you know, don't really represent the city itself.
No.
I think that it would crush people's performance in P2Cs if they were doing it to the level of realism that they would want. If you're driving through downtown, Madrid, I think it's purely about performance. I mean, think about it like, you think about like Star Citizen that you played with me when we go into the city, right? Like you go into the cities that are like hyper detailed, and your computer's like
flight sim, man. Fly through a city in flight sim.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, just crash, take your springs.
I gotta say, I just went underneath the bridge and there was some graffiti on the wall. I had to stop and look at that because it was like it looked real.
I think if it was fake, I think if they were gonna if people would accept like, hey, a super fake looking city, then they could do
like
it.
fake graffiti. I was like, wait,
No,
guys,
no.
it's all fake.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they'd have to cut so much. They'd either have to cut so much out of it that it looked faked and we don't think it was stupid, or they would be so good that like most people's computers. I mean, I always think about like their core group of gamers are not running around with 3090s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I think
Most people are.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if they had a choice, whether they wanted to run the better graphics or lower graphics.
Flight sim is very dynamic in that sense.
Yeah.
Where you could just start
Yeah,
cutting
give
out
them that.
cutting out all the city stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably puts a. I know the guy that created Great America was talking about it, not last night, the night before, and he was talking about. He made a couple comments in chat, and we've kind of communicated before that it's. He said just building maps himself. He's tried building more realistic cities and more realistic places in those areas of Great America, and he said it's almost impossible because the scaling just does not allow you to do it. So by the time you put in 3 or 4 blocks of a city, even though it really has 25 blocks, he said that's all the room you really have to put the city in before you have to get out of it and get on the road to the next one, because there's just not enough space in a 19:1 ratio map, which I think I brought up a couple nights ago, the whole idea of driving through Project Japan. If you and I did some videos on this like way back, when they first were like a 1:3 map, and they built cities inside of that 1:3 map that were like absolutely drop dead gorgeous to drive through. And I felt like I was stoplight to stoplight to stoplight. Like, I felt like I was in kind of an older school Japanese town that had all of these stoplights and bridges and overpasses, and you had trams running this way, trams running that way, mass transportation running around. There was, cutting through different places where you'd have to, 3 lanes would turn right. I mean, they were super high detailed, but I mean, I remember even at the time, like half the guys that were in the Discord at the time couldn't run that map because it had so much stuff in it, and even then, I had a nice system, but it wasn't even then it wasn't like the top of the line, and they didn't have, they didn't have bad ones, but all you can do in ETS and ATS is change the texture resolution, I mean, that level of detail in the object, the dynamics you were talking about, Timbo, is like that doesn't quite exist in the graphics features for this. Besides,
I think that's
vegetation
why
and trees.
do well.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing, though. If I had, that's the other thing, though. It would be even worse than Flight Sim, to be honest with you, like, because you're actually in it and not flying over it. Well, I guess you get pretty low in Flight Sim, but my point is, though, is if I have to cut the graphics down so far that I can't see that stuff anyways, then who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
What's the point of driving in like coast to coast Midwest where there's no buildings, it's just roads?
Exactly. I'm going to turn down the graphics so I don't get any of the billboard signs. Like, everything looks fuzzy. Like, you don't get any, like, building signs. Like, then it's like there's pointless.
It'll give people a choice and something to work towards, like starting out with a 1650 and then going up to a 2060 or a 2080 or something. I mean, if the game's, I know it takes more to do it, but if the game's more dynamic, then I mean, it'll please everybody, I guess.
Well, you know, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like I kind of view it as Flight Sim. It basically said, okay, this is basically the sim we're going to create. This is the system that you're going to have, and
Yeah.
and I honestly think, and this is not really a diss on SES by any means. I don't know that they necessarily thought this game would last that long. I mean,
True.
you think about any other game that you play right now. Like, how many games in the last, and this goes for chat, man, how many games in the last 5 years have y'all played that is 7, 8, 9 years old and still relevant?
Grand Theft Auto is the only thing that
That's
comes
the
to
only
mind.
one. That's the only one.
And because of the modding community.
And that's right. Modding communities kept that one alive, and the same would probably be said for ETS and ATS. The modding community has helped keep those alive, because if all you had in ATS was the default trucks, yeah, be rough.
Yeah.
Be rough to try to come up with content, because you wouldn't have YouTube videos, you know. You wouldn't have all of the live streams on that. You'd have a couple live streams when DLC came out, and then boop, that'd be it. Back to something else we can create content on, you know.
Yep.
I mean, very few games, you know, in like the terms of what we do now, very few games actually have that long of a shelf life. So I'm kind of curious, you know, like, I mean, they're trying to make strides at upgrades. And I think Flight Sim, they said, hey, we're going to go after this. This is what you're going to have. We're developing for the next 7, 8 years. I'm just curious what ETS, what SES's mindset would have been, and said, okay, we're going to create ATS and ETS to be relevant in 10 years. What do we got to do right now to make that happen? You know, instead of it being a 7 years after. Well, I know there's games. I mean, y'all are starting to name some games. There's very few of them is what I'm saying. And especially if you're staple open world sims, by the way, most of what y'all are talking about are like closed map sim games, which are totally a little bit different than what these types of games require from a development stage from the open world exploration stuff. I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's just interesting. Very few people actually, creators, develop with say a 5-10 year plan. I mean, that's just not really all that heard of, especially not for mainstream titles.
I also don't think they anticipated, and I don't think any game developer would have anticipated this, the community that ATS and ETS would drive.
Yeah.
Like, and I think, I mean, especially, I mean, we have a pretty big community on the ATS side, but I mean, the community, you know how it is over in ATS. Them guys is like cultish about their ETS, and so, like, I don't think, which is also, you know, obviously the mods have played a huge piece of it, but the community has done some amazing things for, especially on the ETS side.
I mean, MP is still a mod, but I mean, how many people drive MP? That's a base game, and they drive it every day.
That's your diehard community right there. You got 600-700 diehards on the ATS side, and you've got anywhere from 15,000 diehards on the ETS side. You know, in a day of prime time, there might be 10,000 people on the servers for ETS. Right. You know.
Yeah, and I look through all these games people named off, and 99% of them all only relevant today because of mods.
Oh yeah.
There has not been any development on the game at all in most of those games.
Right.
Fallout.
You know what game brings people together, FTG?
What's that?
Hunter,
oh,
call them out. We need to get out on 30 Hey, we need to get into that, bro. They just came out with the Bloodhound pack, bro. We can run dogs, brother.
Yeah, we will never lose a kill.
Yeah, FTG, we need to get on here. We just need to slay some deer for like 2 hours one night.
Running simulator.
Playing Daisy again?
Oh no!
I put that right up there with the Wii U, Timbo. If I wanted to exercise, I'd just go outside. I don't need a video game for that. All right, last load here, dropping it off.
So am I. I am in Burgos.
Oh wow! Take a picture of this.
Yes, can I get some
That's
Rain
not
X
it.
on the field, please?
Heard it a little early.
Hope nobody in chat saw that.
I saw it.
Oh, Daisy. Yeah, you could. No, sorry. I'll leave gathering band-aids and yeah, I'll leave gathering all that for Timbo and Sinister and Deuce. They were big Daisy players. I always asked them. What I always come in there to ask you if you got band-aids and paper towels or something like that.
You got your matchsticks and toothpicks?
Oh, toothpicks. That's what it was. Yeah, sorry. Timbo's out there gathering some firewood. He's gonna make some toothpicks later.
Every time FTG comes in the room, it's like, you stay out of my stuff, bro.
How many times I gotta tell you, man?
You know, I think the only game I know of that's still being actively developed on the developer.
Think of their tourists appreciate the 20 Czech kroners.
And it's several years old would be Minecraft.
Oh,
Not
here
a
we
real
go.
game.
No, I'm just
Not a
saying
real
it is a real game, and it's just a fact. I mean, they're still updating the game
It's a real
to
game.
this day,
It's a real
and it
game.
has a
Kels.
huge following.
He
It
gets
is a real
constant
game.
updates, though, and it is pretty old. You got to give him that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
the
using
idea is
8-bit
real.
graphics.
They did. I think they followed in the footsteps of ETS and ATS. They just updated their graphics about 6 months ago or something.
Yeah, not
Did they
too bad
really?
now.
All right,
Yeah, they haven't released them yet.
all right. Let's give one more away here.
Nice, very nice.
All right,
This is
so
very nice.
you guys that have hung out to the end, man, thank you guys very much. We are going to, let's see, we've got 132, if that's an accurate count, what I got over there. That actually says 134. So let's say, I'll put it in admin. Is that too mean?
Hey, how about
No, it's
how
perfect.
about I just take the chat and I scroll it up as fast as I can, and wherever my thumb stops, whatever name that, we just give it to that person.
Well, they'll be like, they won't be here, or I don't even have the game.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. So, guys, guess a number between 134. Starting now. That's for a copy of Iberia. I'll gift it to you through Steam. So, as long as you have Steam, then you're good. Make sure you have ETS. That way I can gift it to you. If you don't have ETS, then you can't win because I can't gift it to you through Steam. And so, guess a number 1 through 131 without going over. I'll probably have to change it.
Nah.
No, I'm not Robert. I just missed what you said. And I only put one number in there too. Try not to put a bunch of different ones in there, because if nobody gets it, then I'll put another guess. We can start over. I really thought that.
Old timer.
Still waiting. Still waiting. I'll probably have to do another one.
It's too easy.
I thought it was. Evidently, everybody else thought it wasn't. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's trip it up to another one, because y'all are way off on that. It was 1. So let's try it again.
Huh.
All right, so we'll start at Summer Night. So you guys get a clear board. So Trip J's, or actually Stream Elements, will be the starter. Hang on, everyone. Hang on. Don't put any more numbers. That Stream Elements is going to be the next one. So, yeah, but you can't go over at KCK. Yeah, you can't go over it. So let's do another one. 100 and well, we're at 126 now. So let's do it. I'm gonna pick one in the middle somewhere. So I'll give you guys a heads up. All right. All right. So go put it in. I'll put it in here so I can show you later. All right, there, Baden. No problem, man. All right, so put it in, and if someone guesses it, I'll call it. But you don't want to go over it. And one guess, please. Don't put a bunch of different guesses in there. All right. This is a copy for Iberia, so we've given away 4 tonight. This will be number 5. I'll tell you, this is 1 out of 124, I think is what I said. So, and so I'll give you another minute and a half. How about that? Minute and a half. Yeah, you choose new numbers if you want to. Between 1 and 124. Yep, and I've picked a new number. It is no longer 1. One guess. One
Bingo.
guess. Bingo. Bingo.
Subject.
Yep. Syed
How do you
Percival.
say?
Yep.
So if you are, so congrats there. A copy of Iberia straight to you, man. Make sure you join the Discord, and then send me just a DM on there, and then let me know we'll get together, get your Steam ID number and stuff, and that way I can friend you up and gift you a copy of Iberia. So there it is. So join there. And then we should be able to. Okay, there's Baines. All right, yeah, unless you're already in there. So let me know if that's good with you. And then we will wrap things up tonight.
Hmm.
You're putting some miles tonight.
Kilometers.
Shut up.
It's kilometers.
No miles on tonight.
Exciting.
Well,
Yeah, I've got to put. I don't know if any of them actually, if any of them counted, because I'm sure I sped through most of them.
Oh, what's the speed limit?
100.
I was too busy looking.
Oh,
I think that's
well,
what it is.
I'm doing freight market loads. I can't go over 90.
Yeah, I was doing those too. World of Truck, so just capped out.
Barcelona looks nice.
Yeah.
Thank you there, Zell. I got yours, man. Yeah, anyone close? Yeah, Syed is. If he's still here.
He was here when he put his number in.
He was there, put his number in there, but I haven't heard back from him. I just want to make sure he understood what he needs to do.
Huh.
He's still in there.
Is he?
And it says it in participants.
He's not in mine. Oh, yep, there he is.
Yeah, scroll down.
What do you do with that one? I don't know. I don't know if he left or not.
He put his number in and dipped out like
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, he's trying to log in. Okay.
Uh,
All right. Well, if you've got if you've got your if you got my Discord link there, I just want to make sure you got it. So just send me a message on their DM on the Discord. If you have to do it through something else or hit an email or something, I mean, it's I hate having to track people down for this because it always happens. I have to track people down to give them stuff that they want for nothing. I hate doing that. I hate doing it. So just send me a message on Discord since you've got that link right above you. And it's in all the descriptions as well, so you could that way easy to join up. And then just send me one message on there, and then we'll get together on Steam, and I'll gift this to you here ASAP. So. Hey, gold member, thank you there. Appreciate the $2, man. The number was 75. He guessed it right on the money. So, yep. That's why we stopped it, because he was on the money. So. Yeah. So, all right. So I think. All right, so since your name is different, Syed, let me know in chat what your name is on Discord. Does that make sense? Because it's different. I always check, so if your name, I always get people come in saying that they're different people. Just let me know what your Discord name is here in YouTube chat, and then you're good to go, man. The other guys, I actually knew them, so which was good. We had the majority of our guys. Yeah, I know, Master. It's just a way to keep things as much on the up and up as possible. That way, because I've given stuff away to people that weren't who they said they were. So, yeah, no. All right, while I'm waiting on him to do that, I will throw a special shout out and a thanks to all of these guys. All of these guys here rode along with us here. So thanks to Bear and Deuce coming in a little bit late. Sinister Circales, Wonder, Timbo Slice. It's good to have you guys with us. I think that was fun. I mean, I'd do something like that again. So
I always enjoy it.
Had a good time.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Real good time.
Yep.
yeah, maybe we can. Well, we just call
Relax.
that our drive along podcast, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's be the guys that everybody hates because we're honest about it.
Well, it's the only way you get the truth.
I
That's
know. I know. That's right.
Next time we got to do it in TMP and not follow each other around.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, I'd just rather be a single player. I'm not going to see anybody.
Yeah, then you get to use your mods.
Well, true. True. Hey, they get the
Hopefully
Thunder Wolf.
that'll fun.
All right. All right. So let me know, Sayed, let me know what your name is in Discord that you messaged me. And that's just a way to kind of like, put the two and two together, cross check, since your name's different. I got burned on that once, and I'd rather not like to get burned on that again. Thank you again there, Thunder Wolf. Appreciate you, bud. Yeah, once upon a time, people didn't need locks on their doors. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to hang around until he gets me. I don't want to leave out.
Yeah.
No problem there, Robert.
I'm chilling.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that double roundabout, double decker.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the northwest corner.
Oh.
I think he gave it to you, Sage 3601.
Yep. Thank you, man. All right. So in the next bit, probably, probably by tomorrow, you guys should. I'll try to get some Steam invites sent out tonight if I get some time. I'll try to get out some Steam invites sent to you guys if I'm not friends with you, which I don't think any of these guys are. And I will, at some point, either tonight or tomorrow, I'll start processing it through, and you guys should get an email. And also, it'll pop up on Steam that you got it. So make sure you check an email. Make sure you whatever account your Steam is through. Just make sure you got that account active and you're checking that actively. And I'll give you actually gift it through Steam, and that way I can pay for it and then gift it to you straight there. So that's it, man. So we'll try to do this again, maybe with some updates or some new info or something new for us to really discuss on this one. Might actually try to do something like this again. So it might be kind of fun. So I'm still, man, Trip, dude, I've actually hurt my back, and I probably won't be able to get out of the seat very well. I can sit in it fine, but I've been it's been a crazy week, man. And I am not the best at staying on top of that stuff, just because it's second in my mind right now with stuff else that's going on. So I really wanted to try to get that done this week, and I guess it's still an opportune time maybe by this weekend. Just know that I'm still working on trying to get your pre-order stuff done, because it's not the easiest thing, figuring out which system I can use that makes it fair for you guys, easy, but also calculate shipping and also calculate hats cost, so that I don't wind up getting burned on this and wind up paying hundreds of dollars out, and basically you guys get free hats, you know. That's the only thing I'm
like
trying.
free hats.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make it as good for you guys, but also it's fair on my side. You know, I'm not trying to clean the bank on this. I just don't. I don't want you guys having to pay any more, or not paying enough, and then me getting fleeced for it, and then not wanting to go back on it and charge y'all more. So, plus the pre-order system and all that, I just want to make sure that it's right. And I haven't found some things that I'm just not completely comfortable with. I've got at least what I like, what I want to do, but I'm not as comfortable with it as I want to be, which is why I haven't thrown it out. So, yeah. Oh, I'm not in pain. It's just I got physical therapy in the morning, so I did something. Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you what I was doing, because it makes me feel like an old man.
Welcome to the club.
I tweaked the wrong way. And felt it when I did it. So I've been pretty much spasming out for the past 2 days. So,
oh yeah.
So it's not the best sitting in this rig seat, I'll be honest with you.
We're getting out of it.
I know, that's what I mean, getting out of it. Luckily, it's not sitting on the ground like most rigs are. It's pretty much a roll, Gold Ember. It's pretty much just a roll out. It's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's the thing of shipping. It's like charging a flat rate on shipping versus trying to find out if there's something I can do that gives where you could just pay the shipping that you should owe. You know, if you're closer to me, obviously shipping's not going to be as much as if you're far. Potentially some international options have been shot my way for guys overseas that want these, which I have no problem doing. I just want to make sure that, you know, I don't literally have to individually try to figure out all this stuff for, you know, 100 people that might want a hat. So it's a lot, just to kind of like, you know, I just want to make sure that everybody's going to be treated fairly in it, and, you know, and that cost will be covered, because I'll have to buy all the hats up front, and then I'll have to basically sell them. So anyway, Teespring doesn't offer that. Some of these other stores want so much money, like Selfie and some of these other ones. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So anyway, we'll get things doing as fast as I can find something really secure to send to you guys. So anyway, man, thanks you guys here in Discord. Appreciate y'all riding along with us. Thanks to you guys here in hanging out with us here in chat. I hope you guys enjoyed some of this Iberia. You'll be able to see this very soon, hopefully whenever MP gets updated. We'll be doing some of our first convoys over here, which should be fun. But let me go ahead and throw over some shout-outs here. Jabber Jaws, Patrick D, 5 and a 10. Deuce there with the giveaway on the 20. So appreciate you, Deuce, all that you do. Mr. Gold Ember with a couple bucks super chat there. Captain Chaos with a 20. Hodge with a 40. Actually had a 40, 80, so I had 100, man. So 2 40s there with a giveaway. And a 20 to play with Grandpa's Peter. That sounds so bad. And Teresa there with the, I think, 20 to check Croners. Appreciate it, man. Gold Ember closing down with the 2. And Thunderwolf 5150 with the $5 super chat, man. So appreciate you guys. It's means a lot, man. I couldn't do this without you. Really couldn't. So thank y'all for supporting the stream, supporting us, and even something different, man. So I guess if you guys want to say bye, and we'll see you here in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye. Shiba. That was actually good, rather than the. All right, guys, y'all take it easy. We'll see you later.